Burkina Faso, under the leadership of Ibrahim Traore, is reclaiming back its natural resource, gold. They are going to increase the minimal royalty rate of the gold price from 5 to 7%, regardless of the low gold production. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa, bringing you the latest from the Sahel region, from Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and the continent as a whole. So stay with me, and I will tell you all about what is this royalty rate of gold, why the country is now taking this action. What are the challenges surrounding the mining in Burkina Faso? All this I will be able to present to you in my next presentation. So thank you very much for being here. So in a recent move, Burkina Faso is going to increase the royalty rate of the gold, the spot gold price from 5 to 7%. Now, what does this minimal royalty rate means? Let us go and unpack this. So this man is really, he does not cease to amaze us. He will not stop amazing us. Now, they are going to increase the rate for from 1,500 an ounce to from 6%. Now it is a minimum rate is 5%. So they are going to increase that according to the price of gold. So when it is the gold price is 1,500, then it will be 6%. When it is 1,000 the ounce amount, ounce means it's 28 grams. So when the price of the ounce is more than 1,500, like between 1,700 to $2,000, then the percentage will be 7%. And if it's above the ounce amount, if it is 1 ounce is above 2,000 US dollar, then the government will take 7% of that. Now, Burkina Faso's gold production has fallen down in 2022. It's 58.2 tons per year. It used to be above 100. Now, what is this royalty rate? Let me try to define, because it all seems a very technical word, but it's what they use in the wallet for those who are producing gold. So now, mineral royalty scheme means it's a mineral royalty scheme which refers to a system implemented by the governments, meaning the government of that gold producing country, to calculate and collect royalties from the miners, because usually you will hire a mining company. Even if you have that mining ministry in your country, doesn't mean that the country will mine. So you will collect that amount as per the royalty scheme from the mining company in return of that the miner of its extraction of the gold from the country's territory. Now, what does royalty mean specifically? So royalties, it's the payment made to the government by the miner, for the extract of the or the removal of the mineral from the territory. So it's like a payment or a percentage to the government given in return to extraction of that mineral. Now, this can be not only gold, it can be diamond, it can be potash, zinc, any mineral. There is this royalty rate. Now, it can apply to the quantity of mineral extracted and removed. And also it can apply to the revenue of the miner receives when they sell the mineral. And also it can also be the value of the mineral itself. Royalty rate it refers to the rate that is applied to either the quantity of minerals extracted by a miner. So this is as far as about this royalty is concerned. Now, 1 ounce is actually 28 gram. The gold price per gram now, as of today, on 1st of November, is 63 0.8, that's per gram, but now we need it per ounce, since now they are talking about per ounce. It's 1,000 an ounce is about 28 gram, as I told you. It is today $1,985. It's almost $2,000. It means as of today, the gold price. Now, the top gold producing countries in 2022 in the world, these are, but we need, so this is how it goes horizontally. African countries, now Ghana comes first, and then there is South Africa. Somewhere here, there is Burkina Faso. I'm sure I have the one for the African countries, but as you can see, China is the first, then Russia, then Australia, Canada, then comes Ghana. Ghana, but Ghana is today, in my presentation yesterday, I explained to you, it owes to IMF, it's number one by taking loan from IMF, 600 billion Ghanaian cedis. Anyways, today we are going to talk about not about Ghana. So this is African countries, in terms of producing gold, this is per tons and per annum. As you can see, Ghana stands first, then South Africa, then we have Sudan, Burkina Faso comes fourth, and this is where we are interested today, about Burkina Faso. So it stands number 4, producing around 60 or 58.2 metric tons per annum. But it used to be above this the previous years. It just now went down. Now, the 5%, the Burkina Faso's minimum royalty rate currently is 5%. If we look at also, just for a comparison purpose, Ghana's is also, it stands on 5%, but sometimes they negotiate and they can bring it down. Look, some companies from 3 to 5%. So you have to have a strong country, a strong government, really to put a good value on your own natural resource. Now, Burkina Faso is able to do this because now they are in control of their own country. They are in control of now their market, because they have chased out all those foreign military and those, neo-colonizer like France. They have cut their ties. Now, this will give them the opportunity to set their own price. Now, if we look at the second gold producer in the continent, South Africa, its royalty rate, meaning the amount, the money that it collects from the miner, is from 5% for a refined mineral, 7% for unrefined one. Now, Burkina Faso, it has gold, zinc, copper, magnesium, phosphate, limestone, all this, not just in minimum amount, but really in a significant amount, that it gives it a rank in the world in terms of its production. Now, who is owning Burkina Faso's gold? So I also made a bit of research on that one. So 90% is owned by this world-renowned mining company called Endeavour. So the 10% is only owned by the states, unfortunately. The same thing with the uranium of Niger. It used to be around 68% owned by the French company, and then the rest is around just above 30% was owned by the governments. Now, this is the problem. Now, Endeavour, you all might ask, who is this Endeavour company or mining company? It's registered in the UK. It's a public limited company, but it has office in Toronto and also in Africa, where they are extracting the gold in large amount. Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire, and where else in Africa? Yeah, in Cote d'Ivoire, they have one. In terms of producing gold, what percent of the world's gold production? Burkina Faso stands on number 13. This is more updated data on number 13. So number one is China. Ghana comes. I was wondering, Ghana comes second. Okay, there is Ghana. South Africa is number 8. Ghana is number 11. So Burkina Faso, as you can see, 13 amounting totally producing 2.3% of the world gold production. So now, before I leave, these are the questions I want to leave to you, so that you can comment. You can go ahead and comment it in the comment section, or you give your answer. But just before that, what are the challenges surrounding now Burkina Faso's gold mining company? It's because of the insurgents and the terrorist groups in the region. The mining companies are closing. So far, the reports that are coming out from there, 5 mining companies have closed, but Endeavour, the major one, who owns 90% of the gold of Burkina Faso, is still there. It did not close. There are also 2 others who are still operating, but who did not want to comment on what looks like the gold production in Burkina Faso. These are I Am Gold Corporation, the Nord Gold Corporation, and the number one, the Endeavour Mining company in Burkina Faso. They are still producing, but the others, they have closed and left the country, at least 5, due to security reason. Now the government, Captain Ibrahim Traore, has promised to really regulate the instability, to bring it to stability in those region. Mining do not happen, as you know, in the middle of the country, so it's he has to provide a good security for those mining companies to stay in the country. Otherwise, that's why the production, which was higher, now it came down. It is about 58.2 or 3% compared to the previous one, which was 70 sometimes, or also 80 something metric tons per annum. Hopefully, Burkina Faso will be able to control this, but we're really, really proud of Captain Ibrahim Traore now for setting up the tone, for controlling the market price. This is what we want, even when the gold production is low, even when the media is trying to project the Sahel region, where there is instability, governance problem, and everything. Still, he is standing strong and saying, this is our price, otherwise you can go. Very, very good. It will help. The country is now facing a sanction from various international organizations, and also from the region, from ECOWAS, from the African Union. This will also, restrict the country from participating in different continental programs that are run through the African Union, for example, the African Continental Free Trade Area. Now, but we have seen also some countries in the region self-initiated and having a bilateral relationship with this, the Sahel region, with Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. And that should continue because these countries need each other more than anything. So thank you very much for tuning in. That was it for today with regards to the Sahel region. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in. IMF loan is a suicide. They should nationalize exactly. Yeah, this 90% owned by Endeavor Mining Company. That's really scary. I don't know if they can change the contract now. Well, who signs the contract? The previous government. I'm sure that's the government sign it. So the question I want to ask you is, what kind of actions the government of Burkina Faso should take next to ensure the total independence of the country? Please comment below. And also the second question, what do you think of the action taken by the government of Burkina Faso? Do you think it's enough? Do you think it should be strengthened more? Let us know in the comment section and we can take it to a further discussion. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give it a like if you like what we bring you here, and also to share the video. Let us empower each other with information and knowledge. This is the kind of news that you might not see in the mainstream media. So this is a Pan-African platform, so we bring as much as possible the good of the continent, and also, of course, what is not televised by the mainstream will be here televised. That's it for me for today. Ciao, ciao. Wayne Abraham, yeah, I do believe so. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Parcel. Yeah, so you guys are my support, my energy. So please don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to help us further, you can donate to our PayPal account, which you can get in the description section. I will also share it or pin it in the comment section. Thank you for all of you who are donating, who are subscribing, who are sharing the video. Yeah, ciao, ciao, bye.